So, what do you do when you have writer's block? Um, uh, I'm actually not the person that question applies to. Like, I don't say that to brag, but it's just that I don't really have trouble writing a story. I mean, there may be moments where I'll pause, but that's more so to take a breather than from any true sense of writer's block. But one thing that I would recommend for those who experience it is think about what needs to happen in your story. In my previous question, I said keep the writing process simple. And the reason you might be getting blocked is analysis paralysis, right? You're making decisions about where the story needs to go, where you would like it to go versus where the market would be more susceptible to it going and stuff like that. When you're writing, just focus on the story. I would say let the story take you because a story has a way of taking you all around the world, but eventually getting back to the point where you wanted it to go. Like for more experienced writers, they may exercise a little bit more control over that. For example, like, oh, you get to page 56 and a character gets themselves in a jam, but that jam would take 10 or so pages to work out. So you would say, all right, do I take the extra 10 pages or do I just, power through that jam and then go on the track that I want the story to go because one, two, three, four things need to happen, right? But getting back to the actual question, like, what do you do when you have writer's block? I would say either step away from the work a little bit, read, read one of your favorite books for some inspiration, or relinquish the control you're trying to exercise upon the story and let the story take you. Sometimes you block the creativity with logic and analytics. All right? Like fiction writing is more art than science. Okay? There is some science to it, but most of the science is conceptual. Fiction writing is an art form. It's about creativity. It's something that we don't even understand ourselves why we all fall so in love with it. So let the story take you, fall in love with the story, and let it lead you where it would like to lead you. And I promise you that everything that needs to happen will happen in your story. All right, that's all I got for that question. I'll see you guys on the flip side.